Hey everybody, D here at Delay Gaming, back yet again with Monster Hunter World Iceborne. So, my series fell off because I was having a lot of issues with the recording, and it was really frustrating, and it just kind of killed doing it for me. Uh, so, I just gave up on it. I deleted a lot of the footage and stuff. I was having issues where my microphone was cutting out for some reason. I kept constantly losing huge sections of footage. Like I'd record for an hour, and in that hour, altogether, I would lose like 2 minutes of footage for some reason. Um, and then there was a couple times where it said it was recording, but then once I went to save the footage, it didn't. It said it would save, and I'd go to edit it, and there would just be nothing. It'd be gone. And I think I found out what was going on. I'm hoping I might have been able to fix it. But I mean, I'm not too worried about how the professional quality of these. I'm doing this for fun. It's more of a hobby. I love this game. I love talking about it, and this is just a way I can do that. Um, so I'm gonna try and buckle down and just not let that deter me. And I'm just gonna go through and do it. And I am going to be starting off with a new character. I'm gonna try and yeah, I wanted to go ahead and actually delete this one. Pretty much just going to remake it. I'm going to be starting off with a new character. And of course, it's going to be with a Charge Blade. Charge Blade is my absolute favorite weapon. I talked about it in a previous video that the other weapons are alright, but they're just not as fun as the Charge Blade. The Sword and Shield is pretty fun. That's why I have this character. The switch axe is okay, and I started off with the switch axe with this one, but it still just wasn't as fun as using the charge blade. So I ended up switching, cutting or dropping the switch axe and going to the charge blade with that character. Then of course I have this one. This is my actual main character. As you can see, I've been playing it for a couple hours. My master rank and high rank are up there. Yeah, this is my endgame character. In a previous video, I've mentioned wanting to get to the Guiding Lands, and I'm actually in the Guiding Lands with this character. And I'm just working on grinding out that area right now. But my goal is to take this character up to the Guiding Lands at the very least, and to show that along the way. But like I said, going to be the Charge Blade, new character. I am going to be skipping a lot of the story stuff as much as possible because I already have footage up of all of that. Another reason I'm starting over from the beginning is I originally thought about just starting a new character, getting up to where I was, and then starting from there, and it would just be with a new character. Part of the reason I'm starting over is some of the information I was originally giving was incorrect. So I'm hoping that with, or I'm not hoping, I'm sorry. So my intention is to give better information, more correct information, than what I originally had posted. So I'm going to be going through some of the stuff. I know I tend to ramble as I'm doing now. I'm going to try and keep that down to a minimum as I'm going over things. I'm going to try and streamline this, and the first couple episodes will hopefully go a bit faster. I'm also going to try and keep them shorter. I know some of the episodes I was originally uploading, I think, were like 25 minutes. Some of them were like an hour. I want to try and keep some of them very short. I'm going to try even breaking them down into only a few minutes. Like, I think I have one episode on loadouts, and it's almost a half an hour long because there's a bunch of other stuff in there. So I'm going to try and make shorter videos specifically to like only like a 3-minute video specific for loadouts. So at times I might have to stop, cut out, do something, and then cut back in to keep going with whatever I was originally doing. So I can make a separate video for that and drop that by itself. And I wish I could skip some of these cutscenes. I wish I could skip the whole starting thing. The whole thing with this is where Magdaros is just tedious now.
It's time. I'll keep my farewell brief. Never was much with words. Once you board this ship, there's no turning back. The next ground your feet will touch will be that of the New World. If any of you have lost your nerve, then step away now, and let no one judge you. Very well. Then sail safe and strong, and may the Sapphire Star light your way.
Still really like that. Like just all white with the fade in and the scout flag going across. I don't know what it is. I really like that effect. I think it's really neat looking. Also, real quick, I want to apologize if you hear me coughing. I've been very congested. Going from winter to spring, and weather's been nice the past couple days. Bugs coming out, flowers are opening up. We're supposed to get snow tomorrow. And yeah, the weather changes got me all messed up, so I'm coughing a bit. Just like that.
Yo! Did you hear? We're almost there. You ready to grab this new world by the horns? Don't know about you. It feels like ages since I left home to join the commission. So, nervous? Believe you me, I get it. Anything could happen to us, but hey, that's happened.
Hey, aren't you one of the A-list hunters?
What? No way! So are we! Hey! Tell us your name!
Still can't get over what pricks they are, just spilling booze on that lady's books, just pushing her out of the way. God, it's messed up. So, like I said, pretty much just recreating the other character I just deleted. I'm not going to get too in-depth with customization. Just randomize it until I see one that looks interesting, or I barely tweak. I actually kind of like that. It's just a little goofy looking, but I don't know, I like it. Let's change the hair. She kind of has like a Moana vibe going on. Let's do that. And we'll leave everything else the same. Oh, I didn't actually. Yeah, that one. Okay. That's why I didn't. It switched to that menu and I had to select that one. Alright, and then just leave everything else the same. Not gonna worry about nothing else. Clothing? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, either way, it's just almost naked. Doesn't matter. Default armor. That's information about the Guardian armor. Chainmail. Leather. Let's go with leather. Your starting armor, if you have the Iceborne expansion, or I'm sorry, if anybody's watching this, they don't have the Iceborne expansion. Some of this stuff, I'm not sure if it'll even pop up. Guardian armor is a high rank armor set that you start off with, and it's to help you get through the base version of the game to Iceborne, because Iceborne's where the real game is at. So if you want to blow through the early game stuff, you select the Guardian armor. I think it has like a, excuse me, I think the starting armor, or yeah, armor or defense rating for the armor is like 50 per piece, whereas the chainmail and leather, they start off at like 2 per piece. So yeah, it's a better armor set. Even if you don't select it, you can still get it. It's easy to make or buy. It's very cheap. Like I said, the whole point of it is to help you blow through the early point of the game, so it's very easy to get. Even if you select no armor, you can still make armor right away. I don't see a reason why you'd select no armor. That's kind of, armor is a big part of the game. It's suicidal to have no armor. If you ever see footage of people playing, doing high rank stuff, and they look like this, like they're not wearing armor, they are wearing armor. You can cosmetically, later in the game, you can change the cosmetics of your armor to make it look like something else. So they'll wear high level armor and make it look like this, to make it look like they're doing an armorless run, but they're not. Anyways, I'm going to stick with leather, because the chainmail looks alright, but I like the leather one better. I think it's cooler looking. Like I said, with that, we'll finish. Enter the... Oops. Oh, there it goes. Maru. And for the cat, we're going to do the same thing. Just randomize it until I see one that looks interesting. Oh, good lord, that's creepy, actually. I like that. He looks grumpy as hell. Let's go with that one. And I zoom. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I'll stick with that. And there we go. I was going to call him Grumpy, but then they started autofilling that one in, and it made me giggle. So, I'm going to call him Grumpiness. And with that, we're ready to go.
So, how about a toast?
To the A-list! And the commission!
Cheers!
So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason. After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the Guild's itching for an answer. They say the Fifth Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree!
Keep it down. Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
Listen to that. Getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. That's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A-list, right? Huh. Meowdy-do. I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Oh,
Oh no, Zora Magdaros. Oh no. The most boring enemy in the game. Literally, the endemic life of the game, the small creatures in the game are more interesting and more fun to fight than Zora Magdaros. Oh no, his grumpiness. How are we the only ones that were thrown off the boat? Yep. Let me move faster, please. Let me get through this quick.
Hello?
Come on.
Anybody there?
There we go.
Oh, hey, it's you! Look what happened to the ship!
I have a name.
We have to do something! It's not safe here! This way!
Oh my god. Come on. Faster. That is adorable. Adorable
We need to get out
boat.
of here! I've got an idea! This way! Watch yourself!
No, don't slide down. That takes longer. Yes, they don't say it. If you hit X, you'll use your grappling hook to like shoot up faster.
Hurry! Oh, wow, wyverns. Ugh. I didn't think my first encounter would be... Shoo! Shoo! No, the ground's moving again.
Keep holding up. Keep holding up. Gotta go faster. Oh, it won't let me jump.
We're on! I knew it! Time to hitch a ride and get off this thing! Come on,
Sprint.
let's go! Get a good running start, then jump!
Don't jump. Just sprint. This bird thing must have incredibly strong back muscles to be able to carry itself and both of us while flying. Because usually to be able to carry something when you're flying, it has to be like a very small proportion, or it has to be very light in proportion to you.
The new world.
Hey, Rathalos. I don't remember that. I must have always been looking at the tree, so I missed it. There was Rathalos right there. That was cool.
Huh? What's this? Somebody must have set up this camp.
Almost like there's other people already here.
I found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least. Looks like we're right around here. The Research Commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock. For now, I think it would be best if we make our way to base. The map should help us find our way.
Alright, so tutorial stuff. Just follow her. You're literally being railroaded. All the side paths and stuff like that are all blocked off.
Look, the Research Commission's headquarters. Come on, let's get going.
Waiting on you. Hurry the hell up. Taking your time. We got shit to do.
according to the map, to get to HQ, we need to...
Alright, so can I just sprint past? Do I really have to wait for her? Let's try. So, there's actually
These
very little here.
aftermaths seem every
Once you
bit
get
as
into the
docile
actual
as the ones
game,
back home.
a lot of the things start actually appearing. Stuff like this plant, this vitality plant.
It looks like
If
we
you
need
hit
to
it,
go
it'll
around.
heal you. Very important thing to make note of and to know where they are. But there's also a lot of other resources here, but nothing's actually spawned in yet because of tutorial stuff. Like, there's supposed to be a herb right here. There's supposed to be a
Something's
honey
up.
right
The
here.
scout flies I had the scout flies memorize my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and
No.
they'll lead you right to me.
Okay, cool. She is catching up to me. So I don't have to sit there and wait for her to talk about the random BS stuff. You can just blow through. Make this a little faster.
Okay, easy there. Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon. We need to hide. Come on, this way.
Here you go. Walk up to this
Hurry!
bush. Don't move and press X. And you can hide even if the monster watches you run into the bush. Like, it's weird. You don't have to. They don't have to break line of sight then hide. You can just run into it and hide. Now they will find you
Coast is
if they've
clear.
already aggroed
Let's
and
get
stuff.
going while we still
They'll
can.
just lose sight of you for a couple seconds, and then they'll re-aggro and attack you. But it can be long enough for you to pop a heal, sharpen your whetstone, or sharpen your weapon or whatever. It is useful. If they haven't aggroed, you can just permanently hide in there,
Nothing
unless
can
they
stop
like
us.
run into you. I think there's no fall damage, so always jump off, never climb down. I don't know why you would climb down unless you're trying to sneak, I guess. Wait for her, because there... Oh, there it is.
What is this track?
There we go, get the footprint and just keep running. Or do I have to wait for her?
Look!
Oh yeah, you have to be with her for the cutscene to
There's
activate.
more over there. Let's check it out.
Blair isn't the fighter. It's the one. She's the one that can't take a beating. How tough is she though?
Don't mind me.
Because the Jaguars
This
just
way,
tackled
hurry.
her,
Okay, let's go.
Move!
and that's like getting hit by a car. And the handler just got up and kept running. Like, Jesus, that's a hell of a hit. Because it's funny, something I never thought about.
Move!
Like, you understand and know that using the weapons they use is impossible. They're
What are you
too
waiting
heavy,
for?
too
Over
big.
here.
But like, if you try to rationalize it, the hunters are like demigods. They're to be able to wield these weapons and move the way they do and stuff. Like, they're godlike. To be able to take the hits from these monsters, the monster roar alone
Jump!
would deafen them instantly. Rupturing eardrums, throwing off balance, equilibrium, making it impossible for them to fight and stuff.
Hey,
So to be able to handle all
You all
that,
right?
let's
they're
go.
godlike.
Okay.
Yay, we did it! Opening BS complete.